Hello there. How are you? Good. Glad to hear me too. Let this get this filled up, huh? Alrighty. Good. Glad to hear me too. Um, I'm Scott, or what would be traditionally known as Scott. Okay, known as Scott. Actually, Scott is supposed to be like that. Known as Scott. There we go. Very good. Well, thank you. Thank you. No, 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 no. One more time. One more time. There we go. Hot damn. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Or something. And Ronald Reagan, how are you? Kind of shitty. Why? I woke up with a head full of messed up hair. It's nothing big. What? Messed up hair? What? You're sleeping now? No. Dead people don't sleep. Well, in heaven they don't sleep, but well, hey, they might. I don't know. I don't know the rules about heaven. Oh, we can sleep, once a year, but once a year. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, it doesn't sound right to me either. But those are the rules. Those are the rules, man. Those are the rules. I don't like them, but we got them. We got them. Okay, all right. Well, I guess we got them then. Bob, what about you? Well, wait, I'm not in heaven. Hope to get there, but or where would you say he is? Well, I'm not an atheist by any means. I'm not. I'm not either what you would call a Christian either. Either, whatever. I tried that route. Yes, kind of serious, kind of half-hearted. Just I used to go to prayer meetings in the morning where we pray for the city, pray for the state, pray for each other, and this, that, and the other. And just, I was in what's called Campus Life, which is uh, a youth group for Christians. Um, um, Hosted by a friend of mine, uh, Gary George, who I still see now and then. Just that not like in the last year, I think, but and I got out of that, and then I kind of flirted with you know doing this and doing that, and you know not I'm not going to give you the whole details, but I was hanging around with some people and just yeah, I'll do this, do that, baptize me and all that, and just it was fun, but it wasn't real. It didn't seem real to me because the whole thing didn't seem real, just to me, at least to me. But anyway, I do believe in a God. I'm not sure that it's the God of the Bible, who's all just you have to walk a certain way, act a certain way, be presentable in public, and um, everybody's got to have long hair and everything. Hell, I'm I'm bald by choice. I use a skull shaver. Deal with that, God. What do you say about that? Huh? 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 What do you say about that? Huh? Anyway, um, and I don't know how he feels about that. Or I really don't. Just, at least for men, just if they really wanted men to have hair, if he really wanted men to have hair, he wouldn't have this bald thing going on. Just whether you're Christian or not, sometimes it happens to men and women. Apparently, just that I've never seen a woman with a full and a little bit of hair back here in the back, but long and drawn out and everything. But I've never seen that. I'm not saying it doesn't happen on Earth, but I've never seen it. Okay, men, however, I have seen both. I've seen where their hair is extremely long and everything, and then just some have a uh, sunroof, what they call it, sun top or whatever, sun something on their head, and it's like a anyway. Just I'm just my uncle Steve's like that. But then again, I have to agree with my Aunt Carol, who uh, had said about Grandpa uh, more than once, even that just she loves her dad very much, my grandfather, and she was a good person. He's not necessarily a churchy person, but he was always doing the right thing, and did right by his wife, my grandma, and his daughters, Aunt Alice and Carol, uh, and my mother Diana, um, and if this if the way he acts and by association, grandmother, the way she acts, in person or around family, just stay in her own home. If they're not good enough to get in heaven, then there is no God, there is no devil, there is no this, there is no that. There is no heaven at all or hell. Just there's nothing. It's all facade. That kind of religion, what you would call religion at that time. And I'm agreeing with her. I believe the same way. This and again, I'm not a churchy person. Now I used to be, and I used to be serious about it when I was younger. Not so much when I was older and was hanging around Anderson College, and I think that was about the time that they were going the university route, and and all that. Just excuse me, I need a sip of coffee. A little more creamer there. That ought to do it right there, and then that bottle's done. So, and just do you know what? I'm feeling the need to adjust my lowers. Crap. I would really rather not, but I would rather be comfortable on set than uncomfortable on set. So I'm going to do myself a favor and adjust my lowers. I'm going to put more deep on. Fixodent. Fixodent. Yeah. 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 Ooh, what did you say? See how easy these come out? It's bullshit. God really wanted us to have dancers. Wouldn't have to have fixes. It wouldn't have to, we'd, they'd be secure all the time. Yeah, I mean, able to, take them out every night, but I'm going to finish adjusting my lowers, and I think I'm done for now. Now I need to clean up the excess, and then I need to make an adjustment on not on the top and bottom of the on screen references to the show, but the ticker. I want to adjust the ticker. Uh, okay, let's do this. Let's get down here and okay. Uh, Recording Makes Me Happy, On Air with Scott. These shows are what we call specials. Official debuts will happen November 26th, 2025. Enjoy the show. I'll take off "You're Welcome" for now. Aha, there we go. Okay. Recording Makes Me Happy, On Air with Scott. These shows are what we call specials. Official debuts will happen November 26th, 2025. Enjoy the special programming. Sounds good. That sounds like I did a pretty good job there. Adjusting the ticker, and so you'll see it running across the screen from on every. I'll put the actual name of the show up here. Not Recording Makes Me Happy with Scott. Down here in the blue. That will be the exact title of the show. I forgot what I was talking about there for just a moment. What's up here in blue, like this small segment, the black and blue, will be and actually, I'm going to turn it red. Everybody, a lot of people have their stuff in blue. I'm doing mine in red. Okay, because blue is a nice color. Red is my favorite. It always has been. And it started with a lady that I knew that would do my hair, and my mom knew her. My mother knew her. There was two ladies that she knew, Nancy and someone else. I don't remember her name, but the one that I don't remember the name of is the one that had the luscious, deep, rich red hair. That is so beautiful. And that's when I fell in love with the color red. Well, I wish I had hair like that. It would be deep and rich like that, but I don't. Okay, let's be realistic. I do not. Okay, I do not have hair like that. So, since I don't have that, I'll just choose red as my favorite color. And then it was like purple for a while. Didn't have anything to do with Prince and Purple Rain. Yeah, I made that decision before I even knew of Prince and his music. Um, like a year or so, year and a half, 2 years before I even knew about his music. I think I was I think I was still in high school. As a matter of fact, I think it was like '83 when I did because I like purple. I like the color purple. I don't. I still I loved red, but I liked purple. Okay, so go figure. So, but anyway, but that was short lived. I mean, I got out of that. I got out of that right around the time Purple Rain came out. For whatever reason, I don't know why. And I just went back to red, and then I went to blue. Then I went to yellow. Then I went to red. Then I went to orange. Then I went to red. Then I went to black. Then went back to red. Then went back to blue, black, red, and just that was all over the place. But and that was like within 2 year a year 2 year span, like from '86 to '88. Then I was always on red from then on out. Um, actually, I have to do a correction on that. When the Colts moved from Baltimore to Indianapolis, blue became my favorite color for like 3 or 4 years. Then I went back to red. I don't know why, because it was blue and red. The blue and their uniforms were speed blue and white. Okay, speed blue and white were the colors, even on the hat. Speed blue and white. Okay, so now I understand blue jeans. Now, those are popular. I'm wearing a pair of blue jeans right now, but and I've seen green jeans, um, thanks to Mr. Kangaroo, the kid show in the early '70s, maybe early '60s when it first premiered. I don't know. But he was on for a while. I think he was gone by 1980. I don't know. I'm not sure about that either. But um, but and a character that he had on was Mr. Green Jeans, and his jeans were green. Okay, all right. And I think I've seen just a couple of pair of red jeans. I think I've actually seen a couple of pair of green jeans. Um, I think had actually seen a pair of yellow jeans. It wasn't up close and personal, but the guy that was wearing them, I knew that they weren't slacks of any kind. They were a different kind of material. And the only material I could think of that it would be denim, yellow denim. All right, green, yellow jeans. But I only saw one time, and that was it. Never saw him again. I don't know who he was. What he had blonde hair and a mustache, and yellow jeans. I'm figuring they were jeans. I don't know what else they would have been. There's slacks and or like dress pants, and then there's jeans. They weren't shorts. Okay, they were not shorts, but um, but now I'm sorry. I'm talking like a fucking fancy up here. Does anybody else care to put 2 cents in or talk about something else completely? No, not really. I'm actually kind of bored. I think I'll just sit here and take a nap. If that's okay with you. No, that's not okay with me. You're helping me do a show. Which I'm sorry, I've been talking for half an hour or so. Well, if you wait a few moments, just give me just less than 30 seconds. Like 20. Okay. Ten seconds now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, 30 minutes. I've been on there 30 minutes plus a 2-minute countdown at the very beginning. So I can't talk. I can't take credit for that because the microphone won't pick me up. Okay, so I've been talking for 28 minutes. Okay, so I would like to share. Right, Black Man. I would like to share the time now with Ronald Reagan, Bob, Carl. Is Don Wayne here? Yes, I am. Poker Eyes. Scott Wright. Yes, my name is Scott. Scott. You used to know me as Alex Brooke. Alex! How the hell are you, buddy? I'm gonna get in Alex Brooke mode. The following show is called Funky Stuff. Here's your host, Alex Brooke. Take it away, Alex. Thank you. Hi, John. Hi, Alex. How the hell are you? Pretty good. How are you? Horny. Oh, that is pretty good. Ronnie, you want to make out in the corner? Oh, sure. Let me write you again. That worked out well yesterday. and that's the end of Funky Stuff. I'm Alex Brooke. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye now. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. Recording Makes Me Happy on air with Scott. And here's your host, Scott. I suppose that would be me. Hey, and we did that in less than 2 minutes. There are 32 minutes of recording time. Okay, plus the odd seconds, whatever. So how are you, Bob? I'm doing pretty good. Other than, you yakking away like a banshee. It's the only thing I can think. And I'm sorry that that's the only thing I can think of, but I mean, shit. I didn't know what else to call it. Recording Makes Me Happy on air with Scott. These shows are what we call specials. Official debuts will happen November 26th, 2025. Enjoy the show. Or no, enjoy the special programming. There you are. I read the ticker. Now there's actually I could make another adjustment. Yes. Okay. You're right there. There you go. There you go. Okay. There it is. Now, just give me just a moment. Recording makes me happy. On air with Scott. These shows are what we call specials. Official debuts will happen November 26th, 2025. Filmed at Restream Studios, going live and refreshing to a premium YouTube channel. Enjoy this special programming. And there you have it. And I less than 36 minutes. I did that in what? Less than a minute and a half or whatever, just less, just under a minute and a half. Yeah, there we go. Now I have correct spacing and all that. Thanks to my ability to type and things like that there. So, and I really don't have any preference to what's actually going on, things like that. I suppose I could add more. I suppose I can add more coffee. That's always a good thing, right? Sure, why not? needs to be reheated just slightly. There we go. Now, as I do the rest of the show, which probably will not take very long at all, just no. All we have to do now is like go to the janitor's closet, do each other a couple of favors, and come back in here for turn the cameras off, and do that. You can all afford go to the. We can just go to the elevator for all that shit. Just go up and down till we're all sexually satisfied, and come back in here and say, "Hey, Sharon, turn on the camera again, okay?" And just finish the show like that, But if we're going to take that route, we should do it now. Well, John's sleeping. I'm already done with him. Well, we could have a threesome. He can sleep along the corner. I'm kidding. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in and enjoying the show. And I have a Coca-Cola 40-ounce tumbler that I'm very excited about right here. It's a 40-ounce tumbler. Oh, Coca-Cola tumbler. Okay, well, I have to, them there built to do that, so never mind that. But it says it's Coca-Cola. And here's the nutritional stuff if you'd be interested in that. But I'm not. I would rather it not be there. But I mean, just has a Coca-Cola right there. It's fantastic. I also have a white one that I like also very much. It's also a 40 ouncer. So I might use that on the next show. So which will be a premiere or debut of a funky stuff special. Do I do it as Alex Brooke or Scott? That's the question. If I do it as Alex Brooke, I think he should take over the airwaves. I really do. I can keep that up there. The recording makes me happy. Recording makes me happy. Specials is on the air on YouTube. Is on air on YouTube, and then I could change the ticker to show what the actual show is. Okay, do that. And so, what do you think, Bob? Pretty good idea. Thanks. I like it. Ronald Reagan, are we going to the elevator or not? No, I don't think we are. Scott, what? What do you want, Bob? Oh, you want to go to the elevator? Sure, why not? Well, show's over. Good. Bye now. Okay. Wait. I have to have a drink of Coca-Cola first. And we haven't even done anything with the one hitter. We'll save that for funky stuff. Oh yeah. Do that. So we'll save the one hitter for funky stuff. Okay. Alex Brooke will be right here with you for funky stuff. I'm good old Scott, and I will see you next time, everyone.